Alright, what's up everybody? We are on Season 1, Episode 8 of Vinland Saga, which is called Beyond the Edge of the Sea. Very interesting title, and I wonder if that means that we're going to be kind of tuning back in with Thorfinn's family. Of course, we've been very focused on Thorfinn himself and all the time that he spent together with Askeladd and his guys. Just now, of course, I mean, I literally just came off of the previous episode where it's still, like, the situation is still kind of in this like stalemate, or I'm trying to figure out where we go from here. They've been helping out this like French faction who was fighting some other French faction and then deceiving them afterwards in the process, just like Askeladd's guys would do, of course, taking all the gold and stuff. But yeah, that's all that they are still doing. Is like just plundering places, killing a bunch of people, doing it for the money. And in the meantime, Thorfinn among them is doing it to basically train himself and to get to become an even more skilled warrior, and to then ultimately ask Askeladd for this duel, which is exactly what we ended on. And so I wonder if we're going to go back to that, or maybe we're going to kind of delay that for now, seeing what the outcome of that is. Because yeah, like, we haven't really caught up with Thorfinn's family in a long time. And so again, I wonder if that's what the episode's title is referring to. Leif, haven't seen him, haven't seen Ylva, who, of course, kind of the last scene that I still remember is seeing her process that news of Thor's dying in a very, very emotional and kind of tough way, right? I love the way the show did that, but definitely hit me when it did, because at first she didn't want to process her emotions, right? And so she had this very sort of cold and distant reaction to it, like, oh, well, he had this coming for him, I think it was. And then just started doing a bunch of, things to help out people and stuff. And then it was the mom, Helga, I think she was called, right, who basically told her to take a moment for herself, and suddenly that's when it hit her. And so I've always been wondering, like, what role will these characters still have to play now that we are so focused on Thorfinn, now that Thors is gone from the picture. Like where does Leif come back into play with all of this, right? And where does the rest of Thorfinn's family come back into play? How are they going to react when they see what Thorfinn himself has turned into, right? These are all sort of the, very interesting questions that have been in my head. And so I'm not sure if this episode is at all, of course, going to cover that, but I'd be very curious to see it nonetheless. So with that being said, guys, very excited to dive into episode 8. Of course, the next 8 episodes will already be up over on my Patreon, which is linked on top of the description. Over there, we will already be on episode 16, so you can catch up all the way up until there right now. Like I said, linked on top of the description. Of course, your support is very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place, so go and check it out. And then for now, let's dive into episode 8 of Vinland Saga. Here we go. Well, that's Askeladd's guys still, I guess. They had 3 ships. So we are still back with Thorfinn. So this is kind of their hometown place, whatever. So I guess this was the place where they negotiated about Thor's death and stuff. Yeah, Thorfinn still has only one thing on his mind. It's crazy because all these regular people here, they kind of seem... Yeah, I mean, they seem fine. Like, they seem just like the people as you'd see them in Thorfinn's village. Yeah, you do not want to challenge him. Oh god, he has this many fangirls? All here for the jewels. I don't blame him.
ちゃんと聞かんか。手下は97人だから 全部で121枚と。
また金勘定か。
今年は豚が値上がりした。毎日豚を食うのならさらにビールは別料金で。
心配するな。今年の稼ぎも上々だ。手下どもには酒も餌も十分にや
I
って
was
くれ。
gonna say that beer is gonna be expensive. You already know.
それが聞きたかったんじゃよ。一杯おごろう。おい、祝い酒だ。いいワインがあったじゃろ。
I guess this guy really is like in charge of the treasury.
ひふみ。
おじき、そんなに金が好きか。
Clearly.
嫌いなやつがおるか。
I mean,
金はいい。見てる
Look
だ
who's
けで
asking.
気持ちが明るくなる。ん？これ、ホルザランド。何しとる？はよワインを持ってこんか。
はい。
okay, what's the deal with her? She's so
変わ
silent.
った女だ。べっぴんだし高かったんじゃがな。仕事の覚えは悪いし、まったくお嬢様育ちは気ぐらいばかり高くて役に立たん。
ところでおじき、
ん？
立ち会いに頼んでもいいかな。晩飯前に決闘の予約。
Oh shit.
決闘？
の、それとな、役に立たないのは奴隷のせいじゃないぜ。
Okay.
あんたの使い方が下手なんだよ。
なんじゃと？
I wonder what the deal is with this, well, the slave character that they talk about. Because surely something is going to be up with her. Oh, they're going to have quite a couple witnesses.
これよりオーディンの名においてトルフィン対アシェラッドの決闘を執り行う。死してなおその魂はワルハラの扉を開くであろう。
マジかよ。あいつがアシュラット兵団の一員だって。やっぱ俺でも船に乗せてもらえるんじゃねえの？
ちょっと可愛くない？
Why? He really is underestimating him.
アシュラットさんの方がお金あるし強いよ。
なお決闘の理由はトルフィンによる彼
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I would still kind of put my money on Askeladd, no matter how great we've seen, like, yeah, what we've seen Thorfinn has become.
トルフィンも懲りねえ
No, he definitely doesn't. But Askeladd is not somebody to be messed with either, that's the thing. They're both very strong.
背伸びたな。年なんぼになった。
I don't know if this is the time to be asking these questions, though.
年寄りの世間話ぐらい付き合いよ。
人なぎであんなに吹っ飛ばした。
バカ言え、トルフィンが飛んだんだ。くっつけば探検の方が有利なの分かってる。強くなったな。
Well, he knows his strengths and his weaknesses. Look at that, he even uses breathing techniques. Oh shit. Really? He disarmed him. With those little daggers. And, wow, jumped away. I mean, Askeladd seems a little hesitant on killing him, though.
あれ、なんつったかな。
Wow.
と。
Oh my god, dude. Is he doing this on purpose?
そうそう。いかんな。年取ると物忘れがな。
He always he always just puts up this act pretending like, you know.
なんてやってる最中に申し訳ないけど、ほら。俺いっぱい殺してるからさ。
Yeah, pretending like he's silly.
君の父上のこと。俺本当に殺したかな。トリルさんを。
Oh my god. And it's like, I know better.
俺を人質に。ああ、はいはい、思い出した。ガキの命と引き換えに剣を捨てたあのバカ。
Oh my god, man. No chill. Yeah. You're still not ready, dude. He let his emotions sort of get the best of him, didn't he? That's probably what he's gonna point out.
熱くなっちゃダメ。
Yep.
修行が足りないぜ、坊や。
That's exactly what his tactic was. Great. Oof. Oh, that must hurt.
ビオラ、肩入れといて。
あいよ。
ああ、腹減った。
サミサミ。おい、船の見張りはもう受けたぜ。トルフィンが変わりたくねえとさ。ああ、負けるといじける例のやつか。ああいうところは昔から変わらねえな。
He is not too eager to rejoin them here at that party, yeah.
もともとはあいつの親父の船だからな。
Oh. Really? That's still his ship? I didn't realize that.
ああ、だけど大将、あんなガキ船に乗せてやばくないですか？寝込みを襲われでもしたら。
Yeah, he's like not afraid. Never is.
あれにあんなことはできねえよ。正々堂々一騎打ちで勝たないと嫌な。過去とプライドが奴を縛ってるわけだ。
He's essentially just waiting for him to join the dark side that he is on. Oh.
またお前か、ホルザー。みんなの邪魔だ。さっさと片付けろ。
見てみろ。ひでえざまだぜ、あれは。
いい加減奴隷の自覚を持たんか。
Oh my god,
奴隷
man.
が無知持って金で買った奴隷に囚人面してやがんの。人間はみんな何かの奴隷だ。
Yeah, Thorfinn is a slave to the idea of revenge. I wonder if he's gonna be helping out that Hora character. Oh, wow.
父上。
自分の力で気づくしかないのかもな。言っただろう。お前には敵などいない。誰にも敵などいないんだ。本当の戦士には剣など。
Oh, shit. Wow, she came to him.
ゴルム様があなたに食事を持ってけって。
God, yeah, she must be freezing.
ねえ、君も奴隷なの？
Well, not literally, but
そんなとこで食べてるし。
he's a slave to
俺は
something.
戦士だ。あんたと違って飯を食う場所を自由に選べる。俺があんただったらゴルムを殺して逃げる。追っても全員殺す。
そんな殺すなんて。
なら一生奴隷でいればいい。あんたの勝手だ。
どこまで行ってもここと同じ。戦と奴隷商人がいるだけ。
I wonder if she's gonna be able to spark some kind of turning point for him. Ooh, he's thinking back to that slave from the first episode.
はるか西、海の向こうにヴィンランドという名の土地がある。そこは暖かく豊かで、
Telling her about that American dream.
戦の炎も届かない遠い地。そこなら誰も追っては来れない。
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, is he still gonna try and get there? That's what the show is called, after all.
デンマーク各地より各部族の精鋭たち集結しつつあります。
Ooh, they're getting ready for war again? Yeah, because a year has passed.
はせ参じております。この旅の大攻勢にあたり万事滞りなく。
してクヌーとはあやつは来ておるな。
は、殿下もすでにイエリングに入られ、ご出陣に向け英気を養われているとのこと。陛下、やはりお考えは変わらぬのでしょうか。アグナル殿、何もクヌート殿下がご同行されずとも。
ラグナルよ、 世とてクヌートの身は案じておる。だが我らはバイキングの長、武勇を示さねば民は従わぬ。明朝出航する。
西暦1013年8月、スベン大王率いるデンマークバイキング主力艦隊はイングランド北部のハンバー川より侵攻を開始、各地を蹂躙しつつ進軍を続けた。
Damn, yeah, they have lots of people.
このまま続くと思われた快進撃もここに来て一時停滞することとなる。
Londinium.
商業都市ロンドンにて。
Okay, we're going to London. Oh shit! Wasn't that the friend guy? Thor's friend? I think that was him, right? Damn, well, a lot of setting up for what could potentially follow. Very excited. Alright guys, let's go to the review. Fantastic, man, to see one of those lines come back, which definitely sort of stuck with me already in Attack on Titan, where I assume most people who are watching my reviews at the Vinland Saga have also seen Attack on Titan. I won't be spoiling too much or something, but one of the characters there, Kenny, talked already about that every man is ultimately a slave to something, right? And it was literally brought up back here too. Yeah, and I think, you know, back then in Attack on Titan, it was mainly, you know, Kenny was kind of talking about like, oh, some people are a slave to religion and others to alcohol, and everybody kind of has something. And here it was kind of like Thorfinn, of course, he wasn't literally a slave like we saw. I think she was called Hordaland. I hope I'm saying that somewhat right. But she was, of course, the kind of new character that we got introduced to here, who was a typical slave. But yeah, like Thorfinn is all the same in a way, because he's a slave to the idea of revenge, and so we get that beautiful, you know, sequence there where we see Thor's come back, right, and talk to him about how you don't actually have any enemies, and he's just basically giving the same speech that he already gave to him, and Thorfinn is still he's very much sort of battling those ideas in a way, right? He doesn't want to, in a way, admit to that. He doesn't want to admit in a way that his dad is right, because everything that he's doing right now, it's just to get that ultimate revenge and to yeah, put things right, I guess, really. When you ask yourself the question again, like, Thor's wouldn't, I think, if you'd ask me, but again, that's my interpretation, Thor's never wanted Thorfinn to go on this path right now. It's not what he intended for him. I think even his final words there in episode 4 when he died was like, oh, thank God that you're safe, and that you're yeah, even if it's just now in this little moment, you're safe right now. That's all that mattered to him. He just wanted Thorfinn to live a peaceful, happy life and not become what he used to be. And obviously, that's not exactly the path right now that's set out for Thorfinn. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's still very hard to tell sort of what direction we're headed in, right? And again, like what they're doing here with the story, I'm really trying to wrap my head around that. I've been trying to do that all this time already, and I still can't. Obviously, you can look at it from a distance more and see that, like, okay, there's going to be still this huge battle right now with the Danish who are continuing their war with the English, and so we're going to London now, and that's going to be huge. I assume Askeladd is going to be taking part in that once again. He's going to be asked by all these people. We're seeing kind of the tease there of, you know, Floki coming back, and then there was the guy who I think used to be Thor's friend, who we saw in the very first episode, just a brief glimpse of, came back into the picture there too. But I mainly just, yeah, I mean, I'm still thinking most of all, of course, about Thorfinn and the fact that he had this duo here with Askeladd. Still wasn't quite ready, because even though we saw him become that warrior, he has one weakness, and that's exactly what I talked about. It's the fact that he is a slave to the idea of revenge, and he lets his emotions get to him, and it's what Askeladd literally played in on. And it was so great, because, yeah, Askeladd, he's this character who I don't know, man, he always pretends to be stupid, pretends to be silly, but I've been able to tell from the start that like this guy means business. This guy knows what he's doing, and he gets Thorfinn in all the right ways, right? And he gets to him in all the right ways, is what I mean to say. Again, it does make me wonder if Askeladd himself is gonna go through some type of process, because I kind of want to. I kind of, in a weird way, I do like his character, and I do feel like he has good in him. It's just like, yeah, I mean, I could be reading the situation entirely wrong, seriously, but that's still what I feel like could be the path set out for him ultimately. It's just right now, it's still hard to, yeah. Well, I mean, the show is not giving us anything to confirm that that's the path that we're going on when it comes to him, but I feel like it's definitely something that I would hope in a way almost, because for some reason I see the good in Askeladd, and I don't know if again if that's entirely wrong on my part, but other than that, guys, this was a great episode. I very much wonder what this will, like, if there's going to be now kind of like a relationship building here between Hordaland, the slave girl, of course, who, again, started playing a bigger part in this episode, and Thorfinn, if something is going to grow there or not, could be like romantic, of course, could be just friendship, I mean, who knows, but feels like the story is definitely setting something up there, so I'm looking forward to seeing where it all goes from here. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to episode 8. Of course, the next 8 episodes will already be up right now over on my Patreon, which is linked on top of the description. Over there, we will already be on episode 16, so you can binge all the way up until there right now. Go and check it out, linked on top of the description. Your support is, of course, very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place. I also have, of course, the full-length reactions up if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety, because they are quite long, about 25 minutes or something, so there is always going to have to be little cuts that I make, of course, in the edits. You can watch the full thing with me over there. And like I said, catch up all the way up until episode 16 right now. So check it out. And then for now, I want to thank you all for tuning in. And I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.